Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tess. I'm a licensed esthetician and I'm going to be showing you my nighttime routine. We're on kind of vacation, I guess you could call it, in Arizona right now. We have been on the road driving for like 3 days straight from Northern California to Palm Springs. Now we're in Arizona for my boyfriend's best friend's wedding, which is tomorrow. So tonight I'm just getting cozy, the jammies are on, we're doing the skincare routine, and I want to show you guys and take you along with me. I will link all of the products in the description box. This is going to be an all professional grade nighttime routine as an esthetician who is prone to rosacea, perioral dermatitis, and acne. So without further ado, let's get into my nighttime routine. So I've already double cleansed. I always double cleanse in the shower because I just feel like I get really messy at the sink. I know some people are nervous about cleansing in the shower because they've heard that's wrong. It's not wrong. You do want to make sure you turn down your dial in the shower. Most of us can tolerate a little bit of a warmer temperature of water on our body, but for the face, it's ideal to keep it more lukewarm to cool, at least when you're just rinsing your cleanser off of your face. I never let hot water touch my face. I am a big advocate for a double cleanse in the evening time only. This is when we have the opportunity to remove surface level oils, dirt and debris, makeup, sunscreen, all that good stuff, and then go in a second time to make sure our face is really clean and clear and our treatment products penetrate to the best of their abilities. So I've already cleansed. I used my Undo First Cleanse. This is like a balm cleanser or an oil cleanser, but it is designed for acne prone, rosacea prone, sensitive skin types that really don't benefit from oils and extra occlusion. So this is like my baby. It's nice and soothing. I didn't bring her sister. One of my goals for 2023 is to make travel size because I know these are big and bulky to travel with. These are actually back bar size cleansers. They're 8.5 fluid ounces. So you get a big cleanser and it is a little bit bulky to travel with, but all you have to do is kind of turn the top here and it does lock. So if you have the extra room in your suitcase, you can certainly pack the Reset. I'm going to do the rest of my routine with you, which is a little bit more fun than just telling you about it. Of course, my next step is the Glymed CBD B3 facial mist. This is my #1 selling Glymed product. I'll link it below in case you want to check it out. Just hands down a favorite, probably in my top 3 skincare products of all time. It's amazing for all skin types. CBD is one of my favorite ingredients because it works so well for everyone. We have our own endocannabinoid system, so CBD works with our bodies and our skin to help rebalance it. So you can use this for oily skin to help regulate oil. You can also use it for dry skin to help provide hydration. It's also a really nice firming agent and amazing for brightening. It also contains niacinamide. This is more of a serum in a mist form. It is more corrective than the Glymed Plus Skin Recovery Mist, which I also love as well. That one is mainly just for hydration, whereas this does a lot more in terms of firming, brightening, toning, hydrating, and balancing. So absolute favorite. I use it from head to toe every single day, twice a day. Next up, I have my serum. I'm a big believer that everybody needs a really awesome serum that treats the skin condition they are seeking to treat. Hopefully you can use it morning or night or both. This is one I use just once per day, although you can use it twice per day. This is Rosacea by Jan Marini, one of my favorite serums, especially for rosacea or sensitive skin types with acne. So Rosacea contains azelaic acid, which is prescribed for both acne and rosacea. So it's kind of a nice 2-in-1 for me. Provides a gentle resurfacing action while also helping to control my redness. Take 1 to 2 pumps make sure I treat the entire face, the forehead. I notice on my skin, my forehead gets a lot of sun, and sometimes it's easy to skip past if I don't have my hair back. So that's why I try to wear a headband or a spa wrap or clippies or something to make sure I can treat the whole area. I also get a lot of pigmentation up here because it's kind of a round part of my face where the sun gets hit a lot. So I want to make sure it's treated. Above the upper lip. Nothing is getting skipped. Also really love layering serums. I don't do this every night. Sometimes I can tell my skin needs a little break, and because my skin can be more reactive and rash prone, I try to stay in a happy middle, but tonight I think we're okay to go for it, so I'm going to. BioClear. We love to say all is clear with BioClear. This is a combination of glycolic acid, salicylic acid, and azelaic acid. An awesome multi-acid treatment serum. There are a lot of multi-acid products on the market, but I do have to say this is one of my absolute favorites. Everyone tends to tolerate it very well, and we can titrate your usage just for you and your skin type to make sure, again, we're kind of straddling that middle line where we're not pushing it too far, but we are able to get over a hump so we can start to get you some amazing results. I love this serum for refining pores, blackheads, texture, fine lines and wrinkles. My skin always looks its best, especially my forehead where I tend to get that kind of texture, blackheads, fine lines, and it just makes it incredibly smooth and soft, and it's not too harsh at the same time. So I really love this one. With BioClear, less is more. You really don't want to go with like a full dropper, really saturating the face. I do treat the full face, but it's a very thin layer because this product is quite potent. And I go a little bit lighter around the lower half of the face. I notice this is where most of my clients get redness, irritation, dryness, dry patches, especially in the wintertime, and especially if you live in a very cold, dry, or snowy type of climate. So sometimes we'll play it a little bit safer in this area or even layer. As I was saying, we may even layer a little bit of Cell Balm on this area, only if you need it, only if you are dry and sensitive. This is kind of like an old school esthetician school hack that we would use before applying peels, where we would just take a little Occlusive and apply it on the lips, around the nostrils, even near the eyes, just to create a little barrier in case that area were to get too exfoliated. So this is where I get dryness, redness, rashiness. A lot of people get confused when it comes to sensitive skin. Sensitive skin, I find talking to clients, it can mean something different to everyone. Some clients feel like when they say sensitive skin, they mean acne prone. And when they use certain products, their skin can get triggered and they might break out more. True sensitive skin tends to be skin that is affected after about 20 minutes of product application. If after applying the product, 20 minutes later, you start to feel burning, redness, any kind of hot sensation, it may be an indicator to rinse the product off. To be this area where I'm prone to rosacea in my cheeks, and again the lower half of the face where we don't always produce as much oil. My forehead, on the other hand, is very strong, sturdy, could probably tolerate anything, and that's another thing about our skin. Sometimes certain areas of the face can be treated a little bit more aggressively. And when I say aggressively, I don't mean, pummeling your skin with peels and physical exfoliants and retinoids in the same day, but for the individual, we may be able to treat certain areas a little bit differently. My forehead, I tend to produce more oil. I'm not sensitive in this area, so to make sure I keep my little closed comedones and acne at bay, sometimes I will treat this area a little bit more than the rest of my face. Next up for moisturizer, I am going in with Comfort Cream by Glymed Plus. Another favorite. This really straddles the line between a lightweight and a medium weight moisturizer. I am a more dry skin type, but I really love this for daytime. Sometimes I'll mix it with a little bit of Cell Balm if I need more occlusion during the nighttime. It's also a more affordable price point for a clinical product, which I think is amazing. It is about $40, and it is often out of stock because it's such a great find, but if you can find it in stock, it's definitely worth a try. I love having this in my kind of emergency kit, but also use it as my moisturizer because it is made with a 200% aloe vera base. A lot of moisturizers just have, you know, like water as their base, which is not bad, but if you can get a 200% aloe vera as your base, that is very special because it is calming and packs a lot of hydration. Awesome, awesome choice for acne-prone skin, sensitive skin, rosacea. Absolutely love the consistency. This product can also be used post-peel, post-facial, post-waxing. Any kind of irritated skin can benefit from Comfort Cream. Even if you were to get, you know, like an insect bite, something like that, or a rash, it's a really, really good one to reach for. If I do have a PD flare-up, this is the moisturizer I love using because it's not too thick, not too occlusive, and really helps to calm down the skin. And one thing about me is I weave in facial massage anywhere I can in my routine, whether it is cleansing or applying my moisturizer. You don't have to be, you know, applying an oil to your skin to give yourself some facial massage. And facial massage is something where I really do see a benefit, and it's okay if you are not, you know, a trained professional. You'll notice I'm kind of just doing some simple movements. You can go above the eyebrows, slightly moving up the forehead to target fine lines, helping to reduce puffiness. When I go under my eyes, I go very lightly and very slowly. A lot of people think to benefit from lymphatic drainage or to kind of contour and depuff the face, you need a lot of pressure, and it's actually the opposite. So with lymphatic drainage, it's a very feather light touch. You should barely be able to feel beneath the surface layer of the skin. The lighter the better. That is a more effective way actually to move and drain lymph. Another area I really like to focus on is kind of the mouth and neck, of course, but also kind of by my lips, like where we get our little marionette lines, where we can start to jowl. I find when I implement a little facial massage and do so with hydrating products, this fine line gets really minimized, and it really does improve the look of the skin. I don't think you need fancy tools. They're amazing if you have them and you know how to use them, but your own two hands are also a phenomenal tool to help boost collagen, and especially if you are at a place where you're not struggling with severe acne or rosacea, most people can really benefit from working more facial massage into their routine. I feel like I look a lot better when I do a couple minutes of face massage. Now I'm just doing some little X's across the forehead. I find my makeup looks better too. And we have a wedding tomorrow, so any extra facial massage will just help everything look its best. Also under the eyes, targeting these little fine lines, circles. As long as your pressure isn't too hard, you're doing a great job. I'm gonna add a little bit of eye cream to my eye massage. This is the CBD Eye Cream by Glymed Plus. One of my all-time favorite eye creams. Really helps to depuff and fight signs of premature aging and hydrate the eye. It is quite potent, so you may want to start with just once per day and work your way up. I can't really tolerate retinol around the eyes, so I tend to reach for my CBD eye cream instead. And I am a big believer in eye creams. I know they can get a lot of hate, but it is important to treat this very delicate area that is prone to hollows and dark circles and just a lot of movement, which means it's easier to make more permanent lines in this area, and there's nothing wrong with that, but we want to treat this delicate skin and make sure we're using ingredients that help to brighten the appearance, so we can not only have our most beautiful skin, but our healthiest skin. We are moving our eyes so much as we go throughout our days, and even as we sleep, our eyes are moving, we're squinting, so we want to take care of it. Ever have a little extra eye cream or eye serum, I'll go back to my marionette lines, and I'm just doing long strokes with these two fingers. Anyone can do this. Just following those lines and helping to hydrate, treat, and soften them. I'm not feeling super dry this evening. If I was, which is probably like half the week, I will combine a little pea-size, maybe smaller than that, amount of Cell Balm with Comfort Cream. This is like a winter savior. So I get a lot of questions about Occlusive, slugging, Cell Balm, who should use it, who shouldn't use it. My take is that if you are struggling with congested skin, you're in the middle of an acne journey or an acne clearing journey, or you notice clogged follicles, there's really no need to layer an Occlusive on top of that, just because the goal of an Occlusive is to create a little sealant. So if your follicle is already clogged, putting a sealant over that is probably going to congest you. It's not that Cell Balm gives you acne, but it's more of the underlying problem is already there, and we're kind of sealing it in, if you will. Anyone else, anyone dry who struggles with dry patches or a super tight parched feeling, this is an amazing product. You can also use it on so many areas of the body. It is extremely versatile. I go through a lot of these, even though it takes a while to get through a full tube, but I will use this on my lips, combine it with moisturizer, I'll slug with it. If I have dry elbows, feet, you name it, Cell Balm is really your girl. That is it for tonight's PM routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you learned anything in the comments below. I will link everything, and please let me know if there's any type of video you would like to see that would be helpful for you on your skincare journey. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I wish everyone such a happy and safe holiday season, and I will see you very soon.